What is going on, guys? Welcome into the video, and in today's video I will be going over who I think will be the cover athlete for MLB The Show 23, and I'm going to give my top 5 most likely candidates and then go over who I think ultimately will be the cover athlete. And I would appreciate it if you guys like the video and also make sure you're subscribed, because I'll be covering everything MLB The Show 23 related once news starts to drop, and I'll be making other MLB The Show 23 videos as well, so you don't want to miss those. But let's jump into my top 5 list for most likely cover athletes, starting with number 5. So number 5 and least likely to be the cover athlete, according to my top 5 list, is Paul Goldschmidt, and Goldie was the 2022 NL MVP and has had a Hall of Fame type of career as well, and with that MVP obviously has a lot of momentum. The only issue with Goldie is his popularity, and SDS wants to put a player with a lot of popularity and hype on the cover to try to sell as many copies of the game as possible. And with all due respect to Goldie, I'm not sure he would help SDS sell as many copies of the game as some of these other guys I will mention here shortly. Moving on to number 4 on my list, and this number 4 player is a world champion of the Houston Astros, and that is World Series MVP Jeremy Pena. So obviously the World Series MVP and a young 25-year-old up-and-coming star, which I think SDS normally likes for their cover athletes, and the entire world was introduced to him in the World Series. You know, if more casual baseball fans didn't know who he was before that, now they do. And maybe I have Pena even underrated a little bit because, you know, fresh off of that wild World Series and postseason run, maybe that's enough to give him the cover athlete. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think. Moving on to number 3 on my list, and here's when things start to get interesting. Number 3 on my list is Aaron Judge. And yes, Judge has been the cover athlete before, but his historic season, you know, breaking the AL home run record last season, brings him back into the conversation, in my opinion. Not sure how realistic this is, but again, if we're talking about what will sell the most copies of the game, a Judge cover with some theme that's related to his historic season would definitely help with that. And as much as we don't want to think that him playing for the Yankees doesn't help his case, I think it does, and because of the, you know, popularity and overall brand of the Yankees. So now we are moving on to the top 2 and to the number 2 spot, which I'm not sure you guys are gonna. We'll see. I'm not sure you guys are going to agree with me on this one. Who knows? You guys will have to let me know. But number 2 is another World Series champion, and that guy is Yordan Alvarez. This man has become a superstar the last couple of seasons and also had multiple just huge playoff moments last year alone, like that go-ahead home run in the World's, basically clinching the World Series in Game 6. And also that walk-off home run in the first round against the Mariners as well are just a couple of the big moments. So I think the popularity for Yordan has definitely grown over the last year, and it's not like people, you know, didn't know who he was before then. And Yordan, similar to Pena, fits the up-and-coming star mold as well. Even though it seems like Yordan has been in the league for a long time, he still is only 25 years old and is becoming one of the best players in the league. And the more I think about Yordan being on the cover, the more I actually like it, and I am a Yordan fan, but I don't know, I think it just makes a lot of sense. I think his name is becoming a lot more well-known, and obviously a world champion, I guess 2-time World Series champion already, and just, yeah, like I said, a ton of huge playoff moments and everything like that. But now we're moving on to the number 1 spot, and yeah, the number 1 player, and I think the player that will be the cover athlete for MLB The Show 23, and that player is Julio Rodriguez. J-Rod, obviously an up-and-coming star, won AL Rookie of the Year and had a great season, and has also become one of the faces of the MLB. And as I said a couple times previously in this video, I think SDS loves giving the cover athlete to those up-and-coming star players who are popular and also very entertaining to watch. And J-Rod definitely fits that role exactly. And these are the types of players that can sell them a lot of copies of the game as well. So in my opinion, J-Rod just makes the most sense. And I think J-Rod ultimately will be the cover athlete for MLB The Show 23. Let me know if you guys disagree with my J-Rod pick, and if so, who you think should be the cover athlete for MLB The Show 23. There's definitely a lot of options for players to choose from. Even, you know, with that being said, though, I think J-Rod does seem like an easy choice for them to make. But maybe they surprise us. Who knows? We'll see. And as I said in the beginning of the video, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, because I will be putting out a lot of MLB The Show 23 videos while we wait for the game to release, and we'll be bringing you guys, you know, any news that drops about the new game. But that's it for this one. I appreciate all of you for watching. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.